here. What's interesting is I actually started the Gospel Lounge Hour about an hour ago, and it looked like it was working out okay. And then the broadcast went down after 1 minute and 20 seconds. And my wife just mentioned to me that the broadcast wasn't working. Um, so we're going to try it again. We're trying a different way of doing this. I want to let you know that we are having a major trouble getting connection down here. I'm in South Philippines. I'm in the Valencia City, Central Mindanao. Now we had a chance to travel. Actually, when I was broadcasting over an hour ago, I was showing pictures of our trip. We left yesterday, really super early. Woke up at around 4 in the morning. We had to pack that night and load up the van. Full sunrise. We were able to see the full moon in the west, going down below the horizon, and to the east, we saw the sunshine coming up. Anyways, it was a long drive. It took us about 7 hours to go from the Zombanga Peninsula, literally just a hop, skip, and jump to Borneo in Indonesia. About 100 miles to Borneo and about 200 miles to mainland Indonesia. So we were squarely in the 1040 window, predominantly Muslim and Roman Catholic. But we were driving yesterday all day. We stopped at the Mindanao Mission Academy, where it could be a site for another evangelistic. Then we stopped at the South Philippine Union Mission Office, where we had to switch over vans and move luggages onto another. And then we proceeded another 3 hours till we finally got to Valencia City, here in Central Mindanao. And I was able to show pictures an hour ago, but apparently the broadcast didn't go live. So I'm actually doing the broadcast here. For those of you who are able to join me, I know it's over an hour, and I normally meet at 7:30. It's 7:30 your time, but for me right now, or actually it's 8:30 now your time on Sunday night. But for me right now, it is 11:30 on Monday morning. So we're literally 18 hours ahead of everyone. But I wanted to get on and apologize that the feed went down. I gave a whole story. My question that I was answering is, why an international evangelist? Why is it that I do what I do, even though I'm a pastor of a wonderful church there in Phoenix, Arizona? Why do I travel under harsh conditions? Don't know where we're going to sleep next, don't know when we're going to eat next, and preaching the gospel. And so I spent an hour talking about that. It looks like I'm going to have to just take another time to do that another time, because I actually have a team meeting that I have to get to. It's 11:30, and we're going to have a debrief with all the pastors and the translators and the drivers and talk how we can improve what happened last night. Make sure you watch my video that I'm going to be posting within the next hour on what I had to deal with in my other facility that I spent with last. We had to go over a flash flood area. Wasn't sure we're going to go over that, but we made it over that. And we went to the site, and it turned out that power was cut to the building. But I'm going to show you what God did to do a miracle. And then I'm in a region where there are documented stories here of angels. Angels have appeared in this region as a result of people who are trying to come and kill a lot of the Christians that we're here with. And so I'm going to go to the site where this happened. It's documented stories. So you're going to want to make sure the rest of the week, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bar, because I'm going to be posting up a new update every single day. For those of you who are waiting for my devotions, I have a little break on that, because for at least for these next 2 weeks, because I've been so deep into doing evangelism. I've already finished 2 evangelistic campaigns. I'm on my 3rd one right now. And it's been busy. So my devotions that I normally do in the morning at 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 6 p.m., I'll probably resume those when I get back to stateside next week. But watch for the updates, so that way you can see, kind of follow along what's happening in this mission. I will continue this broadcast. I'm going to cut short because I've actually been broadcasting an hour and 15 minutes now. Unfortunately, our satellite feed went. Hopefully this is going to you now. And to those of you who are on, thank you for following me. Pray for us as we start week 2 of our evangelism campaign. Next week, I will talk about my subject. My question was, Why an international evangelist? Why do I choose to go to these areas and preach the gospel in difficult situations? And especially me being a pastor, I have a church at home. I could retire. I could be comfortable. But I want to say, I want to leave you with Matthew 24:14. Jesus was talking about what it takes to see him come. And he says, this gospel kingdom will be preached unto all nations, and then the end will come. Jesus is not waiting for another disaster. Jesus is not waiting for another war. Jesus is not waiting for another child to die of famine. No, what he is waiting for is the gospel to go out to all the world, and then the end will come. And this, I do what I do. It's imminent, it's urgent. The gospel needs to be preached to all nations, so that way we can see Jesus come. So until next week, when we can get back together again, I'm not sure where I'm going to be next Sunday. I think I'm actually either at the airport in Los Angeles, or I could be landing, or I'm not sure. The time schedule is getting me all confused right now. I'm actually 18 hours ahead. When the planet starts to rotate and I'm flying back home, I'm going this way, which means that I leave on Sunday and I arrive on Sunday. It looks like I only flew 3 hours, but in reality, I've been on the plane for 18 hours. So pray for me. For those of you in the Philippines who are watching me live right now, I've been getting a lot of questions. When do I return back to the States? And I return back to the United States this coming Sunday, next Sunday. So in about 6 days. So anyways, until we meet again next week, God bless everyone. And thank you for watching this broadcast. We were only able to do about 10 minutes because my satellite feed from Starlink went down for some reason. And we're trying to figure out technology down here. But pray for us in that regard. Watch out, in the next hour, I will be posting another update video on what happened last night. And you're going to want to see that because we had a flash flood come literally right through my facility. So, okay, we'll talk to you later. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.